Yo, 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 yo. Mic check. Mic check. I don't even think I'm live. I am. Let's see. All right, cool. So, you guys want to travel, you want to explore the world, but you don't want to be one of those broke backpackers that have no money to get a nice place. They can't eat the food that they want. They can't enjoy the places that they go just because they're scrunching their pennies together, trying to find the cheapest of cheapest food, accommodation, clothes, whatever it may be. And you just can't really enjoy life that way, at least in my opinion. Now, of course, I've been broke, I've been rich, I've been in between all throughout my travels. And there have been seasons where I make a lot of money. There's seasons where I don't make any money at all. And through all of it, I have enjoyed every single bit of it, whether I had money or didn't. But still, when I did have the money, I just had that peace of mind of knowing that, you know what, rent is paid, all the bills are paid. I can buy what I want, have a lot extra to save, and you just have a lot better of a time in that frame of mind compared to just being super worried about like how you're gonna pay for shit. So in this video today, I'm just basically going to go over exactly how to travel max in your 20s, because I think traveling when you're young, like 18, 20 to 30, even 40s, is extremely important. And I'm only still 22. I started traveling when I was 20. August 27th of 2023 is when I left my hometown to go out to Thailand to start traveling the world. And I mean, for myself, that was the best decision I've ever made, because I was able to kind of put myself out there and put myself in a position where I had to make things work in terms of making money online, because back home in the States, everything was provided for me, you know, the house, the electricity, the food was always on the table every single night. So I never was able to get out of my comfort zone in my hometown, which is what led me to leave in the first place, as well as all of my friends. They didn't want to make money online. They didn't want to lock in, and they were pretty much just okay with staying at level 0 for the rest of their lives, while on the other hand, I was not. So that's why I started to travel, thus going to Thailand. And why I went to Thailand in the first place is because I knew a few people out in Thailand, and I paid like $5,000 to join this networking group, which was very good at the time. It, you know, led me to make the best friends that I have today. But I didn't really learn anything valuable in terms of skills. You know, it was just meeting the right people, which is still very, very important. So yeah, I came out to Thailand August 29th of 2023 with $1,500, no income whatsoever to my name. And with this being the case, my back was against the wall already, because like a lot of people that have come out here, friends that I've met, people that I've met, they came out here with a very big chunk of savings. I mean, like 10K, 50K, 100K, just a very large nest egg. While on the other hand, me, I come out here with like a few pennies. It lasted me like a few weeks to maybe a few months, not a few months, like a few weeks. And after running out of that money very, very quickly, because I fell into the Thai girl trap of like meeting the Thai girls, paying for everything just because, you know, we're men. So just the woman just so happened to be there. Money went down twice as fast, and then which led me to go completely broken, having to send the girl back to her university, and then having to fast for 110 hours, and then finally landing my first gold mine offer, and then scaling upwards like a roller coaster to 10K a month as with high ticket sales, going from an appointment center to a closure after locking in the Philippines for a few weeks. And then, yeah, I mean, just being able to experience what life is like. Like, I mean, in Thailand, like all you really need is like 10K, 15K, 20K a month, and you're absolutely balling out of control. I experienced that for myself. Like just being able to like, after work, go in my bed and order a PS5, like with no hesitation, just like, I'm bored, let me just order a PS5. Those are very, very good times. But then of course, on the other hand, spending a little bit too much money, which is one of the lessons I've learned, is like when I went to Dubai, got the Lamborghinis, the Corvettes, I did not buy them. I rented them, but still renting them is still not cheap. It's not like you just rent a Lamborghini. It's still pretty expensive. renting a yacht, plane tickets, apartments, technology, all these different types of things. They add up very, very quickly, especially when you have a girl who's living with you, which is a very big mistake on my part. Learn that lesson, but still, you can't change the past. You can only change right now. You can't even change the future. You don't know what's going to happen. You can only change right now, which is what I've learned. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like spending a lot of money, it's very important that you do save for the rainy days, because that's exactly what I did not do. I spent so much of my money. Like if I made 20K in 1 month, I'd probably spend like 18 or 20K. And like whenever my income would go up, I'd kept thinking it would keep going up. So I spent a lot more than I made a lot of the months when I was absolutely printing. So it's kind of like a roller coaster. Like you make a lot and then you spend even more, and then you make less and you spend the same amount. So it's just like a trap. It's like the 9 to 5. So that's why I highly recommend to you guys that when you are traveling, especially when you're making money online, is to save some stuff aside, because you can't guarantee that you're always going to be making the same amount of money that you're making each and every single day. But yeah, I mean, following that, just being able to scale to 10K, 50K, 20K a month, and being able to travel and live completely on my terms. Some of the best times I did have was when I was broke. And I'm not talking in terms of lifestyle, I'm talking in terms of like mindset shifts. Especially when I went broke for the very, very first time, when I was fasting for 110 hours, when you hit that rock bottom point of not having anything, no opportunities, no income coming in, no savings. You have that mindset and that reality that your back is against the wall and that there's nothing going for you. And with that happening, most people would break. But the thing is that with pressure and with your back against the wall, there's really two options that life leads you with. The first one being just completely folding, breaking, and going back home a failure, or turning that pressure and using it to turn yourself into the diamond and the man that you need to be in order to get you from that position that you're stuck in to where you want to go. So inevitably, I chose the latter of the options, the second option, of just locking completely in and just doing my best every single day, going to the gym, and just doing everything that I could to figure out a way to make money online. And of course it worked out for me, but for a lot of people that I've seen that came out here with a lot more savings, I just, they kind of had the opposite result. And that's because like you have to have that mentality of like burning the boats, like going all in on business, relationships, fitness, and just doing whatever you can to make it work, because if not, you can just try again. But there's been so many people I've seen that come out here, especially like October 2023, like a few months after I got here. I think there was like 10 to 15 people with all hopes and aspirations of making money online, living in Thailand. But I think 8 to 9 of them went home. I think the only ones who stayed were like Jan, one of my students in Living Unchained, and I think Alex as well. I think he came out around that time as well. Maybe even Jake. But yeah, I mean, it's just like an absolute eye-opener to see like what it takes to make money online, just because like if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Like everyone would be, traveling the world making thousands and thousands of dollars online, but it's not easy. It's very, very difficult. So as long as you are able to see and choose which hard you want to pick, because even working a 9 to 5, that's not easy as well, because you have to show up to a certain place at a certain time. You have to listen and obey orders to someone who you may not respect as well. That's very hard, because if you have a family, kids, friends, passions that you have outside of the 9 to 5, you can't really give them like 100% of your effort and energy because you have the 9 to 5. So that's really hard. Compared to like making money online, it's very hard as well, because you have to learn high income skills. You have to put in the time. You have to go through the failures. You have to experience very difficult times of not making any money at all for a long period of time before you're able to reach that, success of actually making money. So it is a lot harder in that aspect, but I'd still choose it over the 9 to 5 any day, just because with the 9 to 5, it's never possible to live the life that you want to live. Like the 2 9 to 5s I worked back in the States, Red Lobster and Racetrack, if I had worked those jobs for 200 years straight, I would never be able to live in Thailand how I am right now. There's just no chance. I would probably get a girl pregnant, I'd get a family. I wouldn't be able to make any money in order to break myself away from the 9 to 5, and I would just be completely trapped on that hamster wheel. Just like my parents, my uncles, my cousins, well, not my cousins, I'm actually one of the oldest cousins, but it's just like a very slippery slope. Like once you get a girl pregnant and you get responsibilities of having to take care of your kids, your family, you're not really able to take the same risk that you are in your 20s. And that's what leads to the video that I planned for you guys today. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. But yeah, I've created like a slideshow to go over real quick on how to travel and not be one of those broke backpackers who, you know, can't live anywhere nice, can't afford the food that they want. And yeah, let me share my screen real quick and kind of go over. Let's see. Ah, shit. Bear with me, Manillas. There we go. All right. Let's see if this fits the screen. Be patient with me, guys. Channel your inner peace. It should be working. I'm just waiting to see on my phone to see if it worked, and it looks like it didn't because I know what I did. I forgot to click transition. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick as I sip some caffeine. All right, we've caught up. It's loading. It's loading. So this is a full guide on how to travel and not be broke. So that way when you're going to Thailand, Mexico, Colombia, Alaska, Antarctica, you're able to make money as long as you have Wi-Fi. And I'll kind of give you some like tips and insights on how I did it for myself, because if I can do it, if I went from completely broke, fasting 110 hours to making tens of thousands online, anyone can as well. Because I'm pretty retarded. I don't have that much discipline. I'm just a normal dude who just likes to travel, and I like, you know, doing cardio with girls. I like working out, eating good food, and I mean, I'm just a pretty simple guy. That's what I'm trying to get down to. But yeah, why travel in the first place? That's a very, very good question. I'm glad you asked. With traveling, it provides new experiences. It opens up new realities, ideas, opportunities, and it expands the growth factor in your mind, physically, mentally, and emotionally as well. Because if you always stay in the exact same place for the entirety of your life, let's just say your hometown, with the same friends, the same family, the same girls, the same food, the same cultures, you're gonna live the exact same life as 99.9% of people, which means you're not gonna be interesting. You're not gonna have any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you're not gonna have anything to really talk about. The only thing you're gonna talk about is what football team played last Saturday night. You're gonna be talking about random shit that doesn't even matter. Like maybe you're gonna be talking about this random TV show. I mean, I don't know what people talk about, to be honest. If you don't travel, if you don't experience new stories, new journeys, I don't know what else there is to really talk about. Maybe politics, maybe war, I don't know. And when people are always stuck in their hometown, they never get a taste of what that true freedom kind of feels like. Because like, let's just say driving at Koh Samui around 5 days ago, took like 3 grams of shrooms, no shirt, no helmet, no license, hopped on the bike, driving back to the villa. Now, of course, it's not a good idea. I would not recommend it to the faint of heart and the faint of mind, but for myself, I know I can do it. And as I was driving home, I realized that I was getting to a point where I can't drive anymore, so I parked and just ran home. And this is just an example of like what true freedom actually is, because with like true freedom, it does mean you need to be very responsible and take care of yourself, because like with true freedom, you can either be completely dialed in and do what you need to do in order to move the needle forward towards your goals, or you're going to be completely off the rails, grinding in the complete wrong direction, which is what I do sometimes. But I mean, being able to grind in the wrong direction does help me open up my eyes to the fact that I'm not where I want to be, and I need to get back on track to start grinding in the right direction. It's just like a fishbowl and a fish tank. If you never leave that fish tank, everything will always stay the same. You'll always have the same food, the same opportunities. You're just trapping yourself in the exact same box for the entirety of your life. until you're able to get outside of that box to experience new things, to open up new opportunities, to maybe meet new people that are able to provide you with new life-changing opportunities, which will lead you to change your life forever. Being able to unlock a skill that might be able to unlock time freedom, location freedom, and maybe even financial freedom. And of course, some people do get 1 to 2 holidays a year, but that's pretty much it. Like if you're working 9 to 5, they do have like the work vacations, but that's pretty much it. And they usually don't go outside of the States or their home country. They usually just go visit their family a few miles away, and they always return back home to their 9 to 5 / career for an income and have to budget for the next time that they go on vacation. So yeah, you're just kind of trapped. So what we're gonna do next is go over kind of like a comparison chart of like a broke backpacker. We're gonna call him Billy, compared to a computer conquistador, rich Indiana Jones. And let's just call this guy Abu, okay? It's Abu versus Billy. So Billy, he lives in cheap hotels. He has like a few $100s to his name from his savings from the 9 to 5, and his goal is to just travel Thailand with a few $100s and live as cheap as possible. So at night, he doesn't have any Airbnb. He doesn't have anywhere to really sleep, so he just walks around with the few baht that he has in his pocket. And as he's walking, he sees a little shed that has a little bed inside for 200 baht a night, and that's where he sleeps. And when Billy wakes up, of course, he doesn't have breakfast right there on the table ready for him. He can't order on Grab. He needs to go find the cheapest meal possible to fill his little belly, to keep surviving and to keep moving forward. So he walks down the same exact street and he smells something quite strange in the air. And then he follows the smoke trails, which leads him to a grill, which has these little meat on a stick things, little sausage. I don't know what it is, but it's like one of those street foods that you find in Thailand. 20 baht for 2 sticks. He buys it, eats his breakfast, and now he realizes that he's actually a lot more short on baht than he first thought. So he starts worrying. And instead of enjoying the beautiful beach that's out here in Koh Samui, instead of going to the gas station and enjoying the cardio from the girls, he's very worried about how he is going to survive the next few weeks, because his flight is booked 2 weeks from today and he doesn't know how he's going to survive. So he's worrying a lot and can't even enjoy the 1 out of 2 vacations that he has every single year. And he also knows that he has to return home back to the shitty 9 to 5 working for Joe. Joe's the boss at the corporate company that Billy works at. So, you know, Joe doesn't really like Billy. Billy doesn't like Joe. So Billy is not really looking forward to going home. And, you know, Billy's always arguing with his friends that he's traveling with, because his friends have a lot of money and he doesn't. So he's always low frequency, always asking for money to, you know, get some food, having a place to stay, and he's always uncomfortable and lost and doesn't really know where his life is taking him. Now let's compare Billy to Abu. Abu, he makes 20K a month being a video editor. He lives in sick Airbnbs with his boss or the person he's editing for, and he lives for absolutely free. He eats juicy ribeyes and oysters every single day, even though he's practicing Ramadan, so he can only eat at 4 a.m. and 8 p.m. And at any time, any place, he can do whatever he wants. He can go jet skiing, he can go get a massage, he can go hang out with girls. He's free to do as he pleases, to do exactly what he wants. He's living completely unchained. He's able to fully divulge into the locals and the land to enjoy all of the fruits of his labor, knowing that he can live wherever he wants, stress-free, scaling to the moon, and has a deep-rooted purpose and has clarity on what he wants, why he wants it, and what he's willing to do in order to get to his goals. So let's dive into the juicy bits, how to not be broke and travel. And there's really only 3 ways that you can travel and not be worried about the prices of the food, accommodation, whatever it may be. Number 1, win the lottery or be a trust fund kid. And I've seen this firsthand. This is not the way to do it, because let's just say the person that I met, he makes 40 million a year and previously he was making only like 40K a year USD. So going from a complete brokey 9 to 5, not having any experiences or lessons or hardships, and just settling for the 9 to 5 to instantly making 40 million a year. Let's just say he's on antidepressant, he's fat, he's lazy, and he's not happy at all. So I don't recommend that. Number 2, retire at 67 and live in Pattaya and get with ladyboys. Now, of course, I don't recommend that as well. I've seen that firsthand in Pattaya with my friend Jan. We saw this old guy get on the back of a bike of a ladyboy who was driving, and it's just not very good to see. And then number 3, last but not least, is you can just make money online in your 20s and live abundantly, live how you want, and make USD and spend in baht or spend in a weaker currency, so that way you can experience the reality of, you know, getting rich as quick as possible in the only legitimate way. And out of these 3 things, only one really made sense to me. I was not trying to wait another 47 years to live in Pattaya and get with ladyboys. I wasn't trying to just buy lottery tickets every paycheck or somehow become a trust fund kid. I wanted to travel while I was young, high of energy, and I wanted to make a killing as well. I didn't want to just travel around with a very small backpack and, you know, find the cheapest of cheap things in terms of like food, accommodation, everything in between. So with the options of making money online, there's really an abundance. Like, you know, e-commerce, day trading, AI automation, SMMA. There's so many different other ones, like fitness coaching. But I mean, with all of these different businesses, they all require an abundance of skills, startup capital, and a hefty amount of time. Which led me to, you know, I tried day trading, I didn't try e-commerce. I tried crypto, I tried a few different ones, but none of them really worked out for me just because I didn't have the startup capital, I didn't have the skills, and I didn't have the network in order to make any of them work. But with high ticket sales, I legit just hop on Zoom calls and now turn my words into cash. And with high ticket sales, the way I found that is after moving to Thailand, I was trying like day trading. I don't even remember what I was trying. I was trying a few different things. But then I met my good friend, and he was already making like 8K, 10K a month from high ticket sales, and I was asking him like, yo, well, like, how are you even living here? He was younger than me as well. So after talking to him, he was able to help me find my first gold mine offer, as well as like being able to learn how to outreach and how to network properly, thus landing my first gold mine offer. Now, of course, it's not easy, but it is easier than waking up at 4 a.m. to go work at a gas station when it was very cold. I think it was during the winter. And being able to wake up where it's warm, the sun is shining, the food is good, the women are good, the culture is safe. You know, it's just an absolute 9-day difference compared to waking up in a freezing cold country where you're not really able to do what you want. You're just making money for like a meaningless means. Like, you don't know why you're making the money, you're just making it because everyone else is doing it. So you just kind of get trapped in that cycle. But yeah, the beauty of high ticket sales, pretty much, this was made a few weeks ago. But yeah, 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, where was this? I made these slides a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, and I'm trying to think what this means. But this is when I was getting the DTV. Okay, so this was about 2 months ago. I had to dip out of Thailand out of nowhere because they changed the visa rules. Like, instead of extending for another 30 days after the 60 days that you get when you first get here, they change it to you get an additional 3 days or 5 days, whatever it may be. So very short amount of time. So what I had to do that exact day, I booked a one-way flight to Malaysia and got an Airbnb for 3 days. And when I was in Malaysia, I realized that I couldn't go back to Thailand unless I got some type of long-term visa. Thus, I paid 3K USD to this Indian in Pattaya and got a 5-year DTV visa and got flights to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, to set it up. And of course, I could have been stressed because, you know, paying 3K to some random Indian in Pattaya, it would probably freak a lot of people out, especially because I've never met him. I had no idea if I could really trust him. I was like, okay, you know, I'll just pay this guy 3K, he'll set up everything for me, and I'll just go chill in Ho Chi Minh for a few days until he sorts everything out. But the thing is that I was not stressed at all, because I knew while I was traveling, I would just be able to make more money by locking in on the offer that I was on, all while being able to enjoy 500-gram ribeyes, white monsters, and 5 gun. They don't have that here in Thailand, so going to Ho Chi Minh and having some American stuff that I usually don't have because I'm living in Thailand, it was quite refreshing. And if I were just to go on holiday or relied on my sole income from the 9 to 5, I'd be absolutely cooked. I'd be fried. So being able to like make money while you're traveling, so that way when you're spending money, you're making more money than you spend, it's just very enjoyable compared to just having to like worry about like how much you're spending, how much is left in savings. But the reality is traveling isn't for everyone. Not everyone can be Hernan Cortez. There must be average people in the world. There must be losers in order to be winners. Because if everyone traveled the world, then it wouldn't be that interesting anymore. It's a tough life with surprise tax from every single angle possible. So you have to have a poker face. You have to be stoic. You have to be able to take the hits that life gives you. For example, 2026 has been a very rough year. Factually for me, I'm still absolutely chilling. Like, I'll be real for you guys for a second. So, with 2026 being the roughest year, the reason that was the case is because January 2nd, the girl I was dating for like 2 years, we broke up. I got cheated on. I don't really care that much. You know, it's a Thai girl. Then number 2, what was it? Oh yeah, I lost my first boxing fight. Number 3, I lost my first offer. Number 4, I lost my second offer. So going from 2025, it was a very good year, into 2026, it's already been a hectic battle. We've got 4 losses, but it doesn't really faze me that much. But with a lot of people, it would faze them entirely. They might even go home. But you have to have a poker face. You have to realize that what comes down or what goes down has to go back up. So that's why I just keep pushing, keep living, keep doing my best every single day. I'm now on a strict challenge of streaming every single day for at least an hour, going to the gym, waking up at 5:30, posting 5 reels a day, trying to find a new offer, learning a new skill. I already have a new girl, so it's not too bad of a life out here in Koh Samui. I'm able to tan every single day, drive around. Number five. Let's go to number 5. Number 5 loss today. This was literally a few hours ago, like maybe an hour ago. As I was driving to the place I'm at right now, I just happened to not have my helmet on. I literally put it in the seat. I had a feeling I should have put it on, but instead I put on my headphones, blasted my favorite tunes, started driving to the place I'm at right now, which it's an absolute cheat code. I'm not gonna get into it, but as I was driving, I saw one police. I was like, okay, it's just a random guy at a gas station, just chilling. But then I saw 4 of them, and it was already too late. I had to pull over, and usually you're supposed to pay for like the fines or whatever it is. But for myself, I haven't had cash in like 8 months because I lost my wallet in Malaysia. And the only way, I guess, was to walk away. So I just walked away, left my bike there. So now we're bikeless and at a resort. So I'm gonna go get my bike back after this, hopefully, God willing, and drive home. I'll probably wait a few more hours. But yeah, I mean, the thing is traveling is not for everyone. That's the point I'm trying to get to. Like, these types of hardships, trials, errors, failures, it would push a lot of people to give up and just go back to the normal life. But for me, it excites me. All of these treacherous times, these failures, these depths, these times where you're at your lowest points in life, that's where I get the most excited, because I know with the lowest of lows comes the highest of highs. But if I give up at the bottom of the lows and I just go back home, I give up, I just settle for a normal life, then I'll never be able to live the life that many people dream of. Because the thing with success is that it comes with a very big price. And that price is going through a bunch of failures. It's very, very expensive. So the more you're able to fail, and the faster you're able to fail, the bigger the fails, the bigger the successes that come afterwards, as long as you keep moving forward. Life is just like a roller coaster. If you go down, it's got to go back up. Or like trading, not a roller coaster. A roller coaster could just keep going down. So yeah, I mean, a stoic mindset is absolutely required to make it out here, because I've gone completely broke 4 to 5 times or more and made it out every single time. And the reason I was able to make it out is because I kept moving forward and I kept doing the best that I could each and every single day. And what I've learned is that there's always a way out. And if there isn't, make one. That's exactly what I've learned. So here's how to take the leap of faith to actually start traveling in the first place. It's very easy. And this is what I wish I would, tell myself when I first came out here, is to first off save $10,000, whether that be from a 9 to 5, selling shit on Facebook Marketplace, door dashing, whatever it takes to get 10K, maybe even take a loan and just dip if your plan is to never return. That'd be a good idea as well. Then next up, if you want to come to Thailand, book a one-way flight to Bangkok, preferably, just because within the high table, the network that I built out here, most of the people allocate in Bangkok, some in Koh Samui, some in Phuket, but mainly in Bangkok. Then from there, commit yourself 5 to 6 months on locking in on making money online and locking in on one skill. Because the thing is with these different ways of making money online, you have to solely focus on one. Because if you're 50% high ticket sales, 50% e-commerce, you're gonna be spread too thin. Because if you're let's just say e-commerce, high ticket sales, SMMA, day trading, you're 25% split between each and every single one of these. You're competing with people that are 100% committed to one of these 4 skills. So if you're competing against someone who's going 100% in and you're only going 25% in, who do you think is going to win? Obviously the person who's 100% in. So yeah, 5 to 6 months is all you really need. And then from there, just networking, outreaching, trading, exploring, and doing your best to position yourself in the best possible way to give yourself the chance to win. And know for yourself that there will be obstacles, there will be failures, there will be setbacks. But like I said earlier, as long as you keep moving forward, keep doing your best, there's absolutely no way that you can fail. But then moving on from there, let's see here. No, I think that's pretty much it for this slideshow. But you always remember there's 2 hard choices to make every single day. You can either just keep doing what you're doing now and just staying complacent exactly where you are at the moment, or you can make the changes and take the actions necessary in order to get you from where you are right now to getting to where you want to go. So I think that's pretty much it for this slideshow. Let me see if I can find some examples of the best way to set it up in Thailand. Who the fuck do you mean if started? I'll have to read that in a bit. What are we at right now in terms of the time though? We're 33 minutes. Alright, let's see here. Bro, I haven't had snus in 4 days. I'm low-key tweaking right now. My gums feel so low. They're so lonely. They're so empty. I think my friend Ram is coming in 3 days. What was it? Yeah, 4 days. So conquering Koh Samui alone for now, but he should be here very, very soon. And then my boy Tanner is coming as well in about a month or less, so that'll be fun. And then maybe Evo, maybe a 4-bedroom place, and then yeah, that should be that. Let's see here. You there by yourself now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Koh Samui by myself. I have a few friends around the island, but I've just been locked in my own type of grind. My own routine type shit. And let's see. What other plans do we have for today? Pretty much. What do we have planned for today? So I'm gonna make a YouTube video. I need to go buy some snus maybe, but my throat is still killing me. It's been killing me for the last few days. it's low-key starting to feel better. Like, I can actually talk. Like, I don't know if you guys recognize, but the last live stream I've had, I was like barely being able to talk. Someone chatted, I think. How much is a Thai visa? Oh, what's up, Barry? Hopefully all is well. How much is a Thai? Oh shit. The Thai visa ranges from a few hundred to a few thousand, depending. Bro, I can just answer with my fucking words. My bad, Barry. Yeah, the Thai visa, it ranges from a few hundred to a few thousand, just depending on if you want it expedited and like guaranteed or not. Like for myself, Barry, I had like no proof of my income. I had no documents, no like tax things, no bank account statements, because I only got paid in crypto. So I had to pay like $3,000 to just get instantly accepted. But if you do have documents and proof, like papers of proof of how you make income online, then you can just pay a few $100s and they'll you can set everything up very cheaply. But for me, I didn't have that luxury, so I had to pay $3K. And yeah, just let me know if you want the contact. Just DM me on Instagram, Barry, and I'll send it over your way. Both of them, whether it be the $300 one, which you can do. It's not as quick, it's not guaranteed, but it's like the official process. Or if you want to get it expedited and you want to fast track it, it costs $3K USD. But yeah, other plans for today. Showered. I think I've already posted 3 reels. I don't even know, bro. 1, 2. Yeah, I posted 3 reels today. Yeah. Posted 3 reels, so we have 2 more to go. And just gotta live streams, check that box off. I'm actually doing a challenge with my friend Jake. Basically, we're doing a live stream every day. It doesn't have to be a certain amount of time or anything, but just live streaming every day until someone fails. And the loser, let's just say I lose, I have to do 1,000 push-ups on video and send them to Jake. And then if Jake loses, he has to pay me $1,000. So we're live streaming every single day, no matter what. Even if I'm on my deathbed, I'll just be live streaming 6 feet underground. There's a very nice girl in the other room. Interessante. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay locked in. Off Tinder, off the dating apps. Just completely locked in on the gym. I got you, bro. I'll hit up Instagram. Definitely gonna set up a one-on-one coaching call and session with you, bro. Sounds good, Barry. I'll see you. Just use the same link from last time. But yeah, I mean, just being able to see the bros and living on chain like Barry. I think there's like Richard, Jared, Matt, Ram, Chris, what's his name? There's another guy out here as well. I forgot his name. But I can't fucking think. But I think he's in the Philippines. He'll be in Thailand next month. Tut. That is his name, Tut. He is in the Philippines. He's also in Living Unchained. I think we have literally like 7 people from Living Unchained out of 52 that have moved to Thailand. And then Josh, so 8. Who else? I feel like there's someone else. No, 9, because then we have Dean. Not Dean, Daryl. Daryl is his name. So 9 out of 51 have moved from X, Y, and Z place and moved to Thailand, which is very fulfilling to see. Because, I mean, I've seen a lot of people out there. But yeah, pretty much. But guys, I have some crazy stories to tell about Thailand if you guys want to hear them, but it looks like no one's here, so I'll just be telling a story to the camera. I mean, I might as well tell it. just in case someone is hiding, if the viewer is invisible. Let's think of a story. Maybe the shroom one. The shroom one was pretty cool. We gotta do a round table money making session and film it. It will be fire, bro. I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe like a podcast, like with a round table. Maybe that's what you mean. But let's see. But this camera is actually not bad for streaming. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is not too bad. I don't even know how long we've been streaming for. I think about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Let's see here. We've only been streaming for 40 minutes. That's fucking depressing. Feels like it's been 10. Let's see. One of the best places for you guys for finding a villa in Thailand or anywhere else in the world for that matter. Oh yeah, podcast session with all the students. That would be pretty sick. That'd actually be pretty fire. That's a fire idea. We can maybe do it at Villa Murano. Looking to do another mastermind. So I mean, Barry, you already have a ticket. I don't know if you remember, but from February 1st, you're supposed to come to that one, bro. But your parents stopped you. So the next one is on the house. I mean, you got a ticket, so you just have to pull up. And it's absolutely right there for you. I'm trying to get the Villa Murano. I'll actually show you guys that real quick. We're gonna do another mastermind in about 59 days. Let's see here. I've already been here fucking 3 times already. We're gonna go here maybe one more time for the plot. Just because it's actually hilarious. The girl, the manager who like runs it, I literally went out drinking with her. So it's pretty funny. Maybe because I've been there so many times. But it's a low-key an L because she said I remind her of her brother. So we're not piping that, unfortunately. We just have to have her as a sister, but at least we have the plug for that mastermind. I'll show you guys the villa real quick. If you guys haven't already seen it, it's been on my YouTube like 3 times, so I'd be surprised if you have not, if you're on this live right now. But let's see here. Let me make sure you guys can see okay. What the shit? What the shit, man? Oh, there we go. Live. All right. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, an ad? But yeah, Barry, I was literally about to pipe the manager of this villa, but it just did not work out. I'm her brother, unfortunately. Parker might have it in the bag though, but she's playing too many games. She's only in it for the money. She's not a real one. She's just a normal Thai girl. All right, I think we're chilling. Villa Murano. Here she is. We've been here 3 times. Alex got the best deal on this place. Like for me, I had to pay like 14K USD for 3 nights, which was fucking so unprofitable. Because like all the tickets were like 2K USD. You know, I wasn't overcharging at all. Like a lot of people from masterminds, they charge like 10K, 15K, whatever it may be. But I just charged the price that I needed to pay for the room and the food, just so we were able to have a good time with the boys. But unfortunately, it was high season, so there is no chance for profit whatsoever. Oh, it's right here. Yep. So let's see how much this is in USD. 458,000 bought to USD. That is around 14.5K USD. Hell no, wait. God damn, son. All right, let's see 3 nights. So 1 night, 2 night, 3 night, right? Yeah. One night, 2 night, 3 night. 275. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. 8.7K. So low key, we need to find like the cheapest. Let's see, April. My birthday is April 13th, guys. If you guys wanted to know, you know, if you guys want to treat me to a happy ending, not from you, but you know, just sending the bot, and I'll let you guys. I'll send you guys the picture of the massage girl to confirm. May, June, July, I think maybe June. What is today? March, April, May, June. Let's do some research real quick, guys. When is the low in Koh Samui? October to mid-December. So let's see what the price is during that period of time. What date did I say? October. Let's just do 6 to 9. That's pretty funny. No way, it's still the same price. What? No, so I think that's like the lowest price that you can get. Bro, I swear Alex paid like 3.7K. I don't know how. Maybe he got like a direct link to the owner. I mean, he did have direct contact to the owner, so maybe that makes sense. But there's so many fire villas. Like, let's just say the villa we stayed at the other night was like maybe 500 for one night, but it was like 2-bedroom, very fire location, very sick vibes. But let's see here. Barry, are you still here? I'm gonna show you something crazy. Alright, I'm going to show you like the cheapest of cheapest places that you can get in Koh Samui. Let's say 1 bed, 1 bath. 15K baht. This is actually a steal for something like this. Let's see the inside though. Okay, couch, desk chair, room. This is actually not bad. This is really not bad at all. Very good location. 15K baht. Let's see what this is. 15K baht to USD. That's only $475. Just saying. Rent in America, it's usually 4 times that. For something that's a lot shittier in a cold environment, it's just not the same type of vibe. Now let's level up a little bit. Let's just say you're scaling to 10K plus a month and you want to level up. This place is 40K. This is a private pool. I'm not sure. It's actually not that good. Two bed, 1 bath. Pretty shit as well, to be honest. I think it's Bangkok, bro. Why is this even on my thing? Shit. Alright. I give up, bro. Ah, bro, who's this handsome guy? What do we got now? What else can we talk about, Barry? High ticket sales? Nah. What else? Talked about this. GPT calendar. I think that's basically it. Unless you have, if you have any questions, Barry, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go eat, make a YouTube video, and then go to sleep probably. I've been up since like 5:30. Or I can go over the new challenge. If you want to join the challenge, I'm gonna go over it real quick. Let me just copy and paste it. This is the new challenge that I'm on. I don't have any accountability really, but I'm just doing it, you know, just for the fuck, just for the heck of it, you know. Copy and paste it through. Let's see. I'll send it on. Who can I send this to? Oh shit, Tanner voice noted me. I just didn't see. Alright, let's see. I'll just put it in. I'll put it in Google Docs. Alright, so this is the challenge. I've literally only done 1 day, so it's nothing impressive, but it's just something I'm committing to. All right. And it's actually very sustainable because it's just me, no friends, no distractions. And let's see here. So, wake up at 5:30 a.m. every single day, go for a walk, post a reel, go to the gym, post another reel, take a shower, post another reel, and then what's next? Bro, this $405 a month, bro. I'm getting out there, Ryan, working this factory 9 to 5 and saving up 10K like you said, bro. Yeah, 10K is really all you need. That's really more than enough to live out here for enough time to start making thousands and thousands online. Like I told you, like I came out there like 1.5K, so 10K, it's like almost 10 times that. So you should be absolutely chilling as long as you don't spend all that money on ladyboys, food, or crazy places. You know, just live below your means while you can, while you scale. But yeah, after posting the third reel after the shower, just reading 10 pages or meditating or journaling just to get the mind back to baseline, the dopamine. Then posting another reel, live streaming, which is what I'm doing right now. Then post one more reel, and then just be in bed by 8 p.m. And usually around this time, it's usually around like 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. depending on like let's just say some bullshit happened today with the police and I lost my bike. Took a bit of time to escape. So yeah, it should be here by 12, but unfortunately that happened. So, you know, we're pretty lenient. At least we get the things done that we want to get done. So wake up. Then yeah, just following that, what is this, like weekly? Every single week, just like post like 3 YouTube videos, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that way you can just have that consistent schedule, because like why not? If you have the time, instead of just watching YouTube videos or watching reels, just start putting, like instead of consuming, start producing is basically the mindset shift you need to have. And then 3 runs a week. Whenever I'm not making YouTube videos, I'm running. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Barry said working on my body transformation, losing 50 pounds before I fly out to Koh Samui. Very respectable, Barry. Just start fasting, cut out the soda, the alcohol, the junk food, maybe 1 meal a day, and you'll be absolutely chilling. I think I'm eating like 2 meals a day right now. I just eat after the gym. So I just, like this morning, I ate 9 eggs, had a black coffee, went for like an hour-long walk. Well, let me see. I think I can pull that up. Whoop. Is that how you spell it? Whoop. Ah, there we go. Let me pull this up for you guys. Forgot to sign in. Do you guys happen to know? Whoop. Sign in. Yeah, Barry, losing, I mean, I've never had that much excess weight, so I'm not sure like how to really lose weight. I've never even tracked my calories. And I'm not saying that to like brag, but I'm just saying like how I like stayed in shape and how I guess you can maybe get in shape as well. You know, take this as like a grain of salt because I'm not like a verified trainer, but just cut out the sugar, the alcohol, drink water, caffeine, nicotine, stimulants to help you suppress your appetite, so that way you're able to lose weight extremely fast. Do cardio, and I think that should be that. Is this the right even thing, bro? Ryan Little lifestyle. Bro, no way. No, it's an invalid email. But yeah, bro, you gotta come out with a 6-pack. I don't think that was the right thing. That's funny as hell. There we go. There we go. Come on, bro. What do you mean? All right, let me block you guys. I want to show you guys my password. It's classified information, you could say. Ooh, close one. You guys almost caught me. All right, I happen to forget my password. Let's see. I think I know what my password is. I just happened to forget. I drink sugar-free drinks, water and whey protein oatmeal bars, and grilled chicken, pork loin, and steak with rice and lettuce wraps. So just from that, I would cut out the sugar-free drinks is okay, like 0 calories. Water is good. Protein, oatmeal bars, maybe cut that out. Like, you really don't need it, to be honest. Grilled chicken I would keep. Pork loin I would keep, unless you're Muslim. And steak is good. Rice is good, just in okay quantities, just in enough that you need. Lettuce wraps would probably cut that out, unless you really love them. I don't want to tell you to cut out something that you really like. But like for me, my diet right now is literally just eggs, rice, steak, coffee, nicotine, fruit, some rice sometimes, some bread sometimes, like just like that tiny bit of bread with the appetizer. And occasionally I'll have an ice cream, you know, just might sneak it in after a hefty day, maybe a run or something like that. But yeah, mainly just like protein, carbs, that's all you really need. I don't eat any vegetables whatsoever. Choose my own password. Oop is trying to scam me. Oh. I know my password now. Okay, back to sign in. All right, we've logged in. I'm not trying to see my membership, bro. I'm trying to see my stats. Come on, bro. Excuse me. How do you see your Whoop shit on the computer? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oi, 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 oi. Bro, I swear. Whoop dashboard. Maybe it's here? Bro, I don't even know. I'm low-key lost right now. Okay, 1 second, Bear. I'll show you. You should get one of these if you can. I think it's like a few $100s. How's the seafood in Thailand? I'm a chef. I want to cook a feast for you guys out there. Chill with the boys. I think the seafood is really, really good out here. I think that's their like specialty. Like with the Thai dishes, they eat like the shrimp, what else? They eat the shrimp, the bass. I don't really eat fish that much, so I don't really know the names. Of course, salmon, oysters, mussels, all that type of shit. Oh my goodness, bro, I can't find this. All right, we're about to find it, guys. Trust me. I'm gonna show you this berry real quick, and then I'm probably gonna hop off. Let's see if this works. Aha! We found it. All right. I need to get a snus though. I'm not logged in for real. All right, Barry, check this out. This is the stats. You should get a Whoop, Barry. Let's see how much a Whoop costs. Whoop. Buy. 5.0. I think that's what I have. It's like, no way. Oh, this is just the band. Whoop. It's not a fucking watch. Band. Okay, this is fucking horrendous. Yeah, Barry, it's around like 16K baht, and it tracks like your steps, your strain, your recovery, your hours of sleep needed. But yeah, pretty much what it does is like, let's just see, weekly. What the fuck is this? This is the second time I've been on this website. Okay. So, yeah, my overview. So yeah, I worked out this morning like it's, shit. I've lost the plot, guys. Day. Yeah, Amazon is good. Strain recovery. So yeah, my resting heart rate's like 41, which is today, which is not good, but I did get 6 hours of sleep. But my recovery is very, very high. That's because my HRV is very high. You know, thankfully it's not HIV. But yeah, my resting heart rate is a little bit higher, which isn't quite ideal. My sleep performance is a little bit lower, but it's actually quite funny. This is what I've learned from Wu, is that the hours of sleep is important, but the time that you wake up is most important. Like, you want to wake up at the same time every single day. Like, for example, like yesterday, what does it say what time I woke up? My sleep. So I woke up, I don't even know how to read this shit, to be honest. Basically, this is important. I'm 84, but yesterday it was 47, half of that. Yeah, bro, I'm in the same way, Barry. I can't feel my chest or my back, but I can feel my legs because I ran yesterday, I think. Yeah. But yeah, day before, 89. So I don't know what happened. There's a bit of a roller coaster. My HRV went down, where it was like 138, 106, 152. So it was like a bit of a roller coaster. Sleep was down, sleep was up, sleep was down. I just need to get the sleep consistency up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I think that's basically it for the stream. Barry, do you have any last questions for me? Or are we good to depart and see you tomorrow? I usually stream the same time every day, either 12 p.m. or 2 p.m. Just depends on kind of what's going on. But yeah, usually the same time. So if you guys are like looking for the next stream, it's 12 to 3 p.m. in that kind of time frame. So just be on the lookout for that. And if you guys have anything, like, Beard, do you have anything you want me to stream about or talk about? Because, like, I'm just kind of going off the whim here. Like, I start off with the topic for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I just start rambling on about random shit, which is pretty fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any ideas, Barry, or are you good to go? Boom. Alright, bet. Should I do like a high ticket sales, Thailand, mindset, girls? What do you want me to talk about, bro? You're my only viewer. Or maybe there's one more person, I don't know. I'm just doing it for the challenge. So, I mean, I don't really care about the views that much. I mean, I don't really care at all. Like, I'm streaming regardless. No matter if you guys like me, hate me, I'm gonna be on YouTube with either just one person, 2 people, 5, 10, 15, whatever it may be. I don't really care. Alright, well, if no ideas, I'm about to bounce, and I'm gonna go eat, tan a bit more, and chill by the pool and watch the eye candy that walks by. So, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. I'll see you guys in about 24 hours or less. And sheesh, boy, the tan maxing in Savoy. I literally tanned for an hour on accident after eating the 6 eggs this morning. Just literally walked along the beach with my shirt off in one direction for about 20 minutes and then back in the same direction for another 20. The higher quality money building system you can make dating life. Do you mean like a routine, like in terms of like what actions to take every single day in order to master money and dating and traveling, or like what do you mean, Barry? Because I can do that. I can do that for sure. Because I've done that, you know. I can't talk about something I've never done because I've never done it, but I've done that, so I can definitely make that. Just let me know if that's what you want, like a full system. Do you mean like AI, or do you mean like a routine, or like what do you mean? What do you mean? Everything above. Got you, Barry. Cool. Well, I'll be making that today, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Maybe I can schedule it so that way you guys know when I'm going live, because I just go live out of nowhere. I just come out from the abyss of the universe and just pop up, and then I'm gone again. So maybe I can schedule it. Maybe that'll be better for views as well, because like if no one knows I'm going live, who would join it, you know? But on the other hand, AI and routine building, I just use AI when I don't want to use my brain, which isn't quite good, which is why I believe everyone's going to go retarded once everyone starts relying on AI too much to, you know, do basic thinking of like, should I go talk to this girl? Should I go work out today? Should I take a shower tomorrow? You know, just basic shit. They're just outsourcing to AI. But yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'll get that done for you, Barry. Thank you for popping on, and can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Let's see. Boom.